Hi folks, Dione here on my own at the moment, and you can tell from the background things have changed a little bit. Flew in to visit my 90-year-old parents for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be here for another 28 days in just outside of Washington D.C. in Virginia. And it's about 4:45 in the evening, and it is 13 degrees Celsius, which I think is about 56 Fahrenheit. I don't really do Fahrenheit anymore, to be honest. I'm quite used to Celsius now, and just having a really nice time catching up with my parents. We aren't going to be doing a lot, so I'll try to get some footage when I can. I am not from Virginia. So I grew up in Miami, Florida. So this is not my hometown, so I don't really know it very well. As far as I'm aware, I'm not going to drive anywhere because I haven't driven on the right side of the road for 25 years. And also I'm not familiar with the area. You know, I've been here, they've lived here 7 years. So I have visited this area in the past, but not not to drive around and be familiar like you are with places you grow up in. So, although I'm sure Miami's changed so much now since I left the States in 1995 that I probably won't want to drive there either. So it's just a very peaceful evening. The weather's been fantastic, although they are in drought. So really, the fact that it's not rain should not necessarily be celebrated. It's going to get a lot cooler towards the end of the week, so hopefully I have enough clothing to keep me warm. If I don't, I will definitely be hitting Walmart or Target to go, or Target. Chris may be filming some stuff. I've told him if he films to send it over to me. He decided not to come. He's looking after the van, and we've got the new Corsa car, and it needs a bit of work, so he'll take care of that while I'm over here. And so that's wonderful that he's going to do that while I'm away. And as I said, I'm not sure how much we'll get to see. I'd like to take you into the town so that you can see the little town that they live in, which is really lovely. It's a nice place to live. And that's about it. I have gone to some grocery stores. I'm going to see if I can do some price comparisons. I may not be able to figure it out due to the different weights of products, but I will say so far I found overall the prices for food are a bit higher here. Not all foods. And alcohol, I will tell you, is much cheaper here. And each state is different, and so maybe I'll get some of that up. We'll see. But I'll stop rattling on now and see you guys later. Hi guys, we're out and about this morning, and I just wanted to show you the lovely intersections in Virginia. This is when I really do miss roundabouts. Oh well. Information that was found on Google. As of July 2024, UK grocery prices were about 30% lower than US prices. A few items like alcohol and cigarettes are cheaper in most US states compared to the UK. Milk is about 17% higher in the UK, but bread is 62% higher in the US. Eggs are 37% higher in the US, and because all eggs get washed during production in the United States, eggs don't have the protective coating that they come with in the UK when they come straight from the hen. So the US eggs must be refrigerated. So they're found in the chilled sections of the supermarkets in the US. Chicken breasts are about 40% higher in the UK, and this is possibly due to the high sanitation requirements in the UK during production. In the US, raw chicken, high sanitation is not required during production because in the US, all chicken meat gets a chlorine bath before it is packaged. The EU and the UK require high standards of cleanliness rather than just a chlorine bath. And when you open raw US chicken products, you can sometimes smell the chlorine. Mince or ground beef is about 25% cheaper in the UK. On some of the American products, you will see BVO, which is bromelated vegetable oil. Now, it has never been authorized in the UK to use this emulsifier, which helps keep products mixed, but BVO has recently been banned in the US, but the food industry has until June 2025 to eliminate it from all its products. So you may still find it in some foods. And again, the UK does not consider it a safe product. According to Zoe.com, the UK cereals had the least salt and sugar, and products in America had the most sugar. Rules about food additives are more strict in the EU and so far still in the UK. The US has a weird loophole for additives called GRAS, and these are compounds that are generally regarded as safe, and they don't need to go through the official approved processes. That's why when you compare ingredients on the exact same branded products from the US and the UK, you'll find far more ingredients on the US product list. If you visit the US from the UK, you might notice that when you use a public loo or bathroom, there are gaps on the side of the doors, unlike in the UK. Potentially, other people can be standing outside the locked loo door and still be able to see you doing your business inside the stall. It's really disconcerting. But having gaps in the doors and open spaces allow for quick access if someone collapses. There are apparently over 40,000 toilet-related injuries in the US each year. I do know one person who long ago collapsed in a UK public loo. The door had to be dismantled. But I also know that this person was incredibly inebriated, and that was the probable cause of being trapped in the loo. In the UK, the price you see on the labels will be the price that you pay at the till, because our prices include VAT already on them on the POS on the label. In America, that's not the case, and there are several different taxes you can pay. They are a bit lower. Meanwhile, back in the UK, while you guys are getting battered by snow and rain.
This is what I woke up to this morning. I couldn't understand why I was cold all night. Even the heating on, it didn't get to above 16. And I woke up and this is what I'm confronted with.
Here's just a bit of background footage while I put an end on this video. I know this has been a really strange one, guys, and if you've made it this far, I do really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Unfortunately, my mom is fairly housebound, and she can't be left alone due to her previous strokes, so I'm just leading a really quiet life at the moment, and Chris has been stuck in the van during Storm Bert, so he hasn't really been out and about at all. And listen, there are so many good videos out there that are UK versus USA videos on YouTube. I mean, there are some really good ones that really go into detail about pricing and all sorts of things. So this is obviously not a great one. I don't have a mathematical mind, and I struggle doing any of the maths. I hope my UK friends are surviving the snow, rain, and the floods. Stay safe. Have a good week. And then, of course, happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends. And hopefully I'll see you next week and maybe have a little update on our Thanksgiving celebrations here. We'll see how it goes. But again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for keeping up with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And as I said, have a really great week. See you all later. Bye.